What would we have said about the football situation in Tampa Bay a year ago? I don't think any of us were looking at that and saying, well, they're just a quarterback away from winning the Super Bowl.
We were.
Not at the level.
Ooh.
We thought they were. Listen, when Tampa Bay first came up in the conversation for Tom Brady, most people laughed at it. Most people laughed at the notion that he would go there. And then all of a sudden, people noticed how good their defense was and how good their weapons were. And Aaron Rodgers would make a lot of football situations, Domonique, look a heck of a lot better than they do right now.
The Broncos' defense is outstanding, and it got a little better. That's a great situation. They have 4 top-notch pass catchers. That is a great situation. The O-line isn't quite as good as the O-line in Green Bay. So I think that's the only place, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, where I know he doesn't have a no-trade clause, that's the only place where I'm like, yeah, I'll go there. The rest of those places, I'm not going to Vegas. I'm good. I'm not going to the Giants. No, thank you.
Let me get Mel in here because I haven't to this point. So, Mel, I'll give you the floor in any direction of this you want to take. I'm particularly interested in your thoughts on where he would go. But what's in your mind right now?
Yeah, I'm going to go. I just disagree with Nick. I think it was a great decision by the Green Bay Packers to draft Jordan Love. They were aggressive. He dropped to pick 26. Some thought he was better than Justin Herbert. He drops to 26. You get the quarterback because you're not going to be picking in the top 10 to get that elite young quarterback. They did it with Aaron Rodgers when he fell. They had Brett Favre. Aaron fell. Let's get him. Let's draft him. They trade up for Love. That's a great move.
Mel, that's because you're a robot. And I'm a human, and I understand that humans have emotions. Not these players aren't robots, and you can treat all of those other guys like that, but you can't treat a human with power like that because his feelings was hurt. Maybe you don't have feelings, but if somebody went and brought my replacement in, I'd be upset. And if I had the leverage to make them uncomfortable, I absolutely would. But we're not all robots, Mel. I'm sorry. I have feelings.
Well, Nick, let me educate you. Nick, let me educate you a little bit. I get along with everybody. I think they should get along with everybody and make so you have a win-win. So when I say that you talk about robotic, you're robotic when you don't communicate. One thing I do is communicate and get along. They should have communicated and got along and said, Aaron, we're drafting Jordan Love. We had to do it. We did it with you when we had Brett Favre, Hall of Famer, okay? And you waited, and you watched, and you learned, and we did things with your mechanics. And Jordan Love's going to have to wait. And what we want, Aaron, is we want you to be MVP, win Super Bowls, and Jordan Love never to play. If Jordan Love, then you trade, and you communicate, you keep Aaron knowing that we did this, and you're happy, we're committed. Drafting Amari Rodgers isn't enough. I would have loved to see Aaron to Amari, Rodgers to Rodgers. Too little, too late. The communication was lacking, Neek, and that's why Aaron Rodgers, to pick draft day, to rain on the parade of a team and blow this out of the water on draft day, Aaron is not happy. We all know that, and that's on the Packers.
They picked draft day last year to rain on his parade, and it's fine. I understand. That's all logical.
That's not raining on a parade.
That's all logical and reasonable.
That's making a good business decision and putting you in a win-win situation.
I'm fine, Mel. That's all logical and reasonable. But people are not logical and reasonable. I don't think that if you go to Aaron Rodgers and you tell him beforehand that we're going to draft your replacement, that this makes this any better. You can't do that. It's what Dan's been saying all show.
We're not drafting the replacement necessarily. Nick, we're making a business decision. We may not be drafting the guy.
I'm sorry. Mel,
Aaron, we're going to let you do it.
Maybe next time I will explain this to you in binary code so that you will understand it. But right now, I don't seem to be getting through to you.
Well, what you just said, I don't have no clue what you just said, Deke, so I can't go there. You're way above me on that, pal. So I have no idea. All I say is a win. I have no issue with a win-win. That could have been a win-win. Drafting Jordan Love could have been a win-win. Now it's a maybe lose-lose or a win-lose. That's not good. I want to win all the way through.
It is great to be back. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.